Hello, I'm Matt London, and I'd like to tell you why my new company, Starbright Games, is perfect for Speedrun. We want to create a new kind of life sim that combines the charming vibes of Stardew Valley with infinitely deep and varied storytelling that only AI can provide. We have envisioned a path to take us from a humble indie game studio to the dominant social platform for casual gamers. But first, a bit about me. I'm a lifelong storyteller, having worked in books, film, games, and now AI. And I've had the opportunity to write for some of the world's biggest IPs, ones that inspired me as a kid, including Harry Potter, Marvel, and recently on Warcraft as a narrative director at Blizzard Entertainment. And over here, you can see some of the IP that I've had the good fortune of telling stories and creating games for. Over the past few years, I've been obsessed with creating new ways to tell stories with the power of AI, and I've been inspired by the incredible work that Brian, my brother and co founder, has been able to do with it as a director of AI and machine learning at SeatGeek. One game genre we see with serious room for disruption, and where AI could create profound lift, is casual sims. Games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and The Sims. These games should be more mass market. They should be easily accessible and optimized for mobile, where casual gamers predominantly are. And they should be designed for multiplayer, so that once you create a big, beautiful world, you can share it with your friends. Casual sims are big business, with Stardew Valley remaining a top 10 game on Steam 8 years after release, thanks to frequent updates, and with over 500,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews. Whereas Animal Crossing New Horizons, and hold on to your turnips for this statistic, is the 14th best-selling game of all time, and it's a Nintendo Switch exclusive. That's higher than Pac-Man. But not every game in this space is a mega hit. Most chase the success of Stardew by copying it, but losing the charm, or adding features that make it worse. Ultimately, a lot of them, even well-funded ones from industry vets like Palia, drop the ball by having nondescript creative and a lack of gameplay features that scream fun. This is my inspiration as a creative leader and game designer. By leading with a compelling new IP, full of characters who players want to know, and a world where players want to live, Starbright City will stand out. We're using a 2D art style to make the game cute and approachable, to better optimize for mobile and generative AI asset creation, and to ease the burden on the content treadmill once we move into live service, as well as social and UGC systems post-launch. These are some examples of the kind of style that we'd be hoping to pursue. So let's talk about the game. Picture a beautiful digital city. The sun is shining, people on the street are smiling, it's wonderful to live here. And a Greyhound bus comes rumbling through the city. It screeches to a stop, the doors open, and out steps you, suitcase in hand, with a grin on your face, happy to start your new life in the big city. In this city, anyone's dream can come true. And that's the thing that's always been kind of funny about life sims or farm sims like Stardew Valley. In these games, the premise is always that you're this miserable office worker living a dull life in a city, and through happenstance, you inherit some dilapidated farm in the country, and you have to chop trees and break rocks and plant seeds to eke out a humble living. But that was never my dream as a kid. I never wanted to move to the boonies. I was from the boonies. I wanted to move to the big city and be a star. And soon I realized this was universal. People want to be close and connected to others. They want to make something of themselves. And that's the premise of Starbright City. You can connect with friends and try to hit the big time in a casual life sim packed with mini games designed to represent your real-world quest for fame and glory. In Starbright City, you can pursue a variety of careers, including celebrity chef, Broadway star, fashion icon, and more, in which you can complete a host of fun and engaging minigames to earn money and climb the ladder to reach the big time and fulfill your dreams. Back at home, you can trick out your apartment with the latest trends, maybe expand, maybe even buy the building, or 10 buildings. It's all part of living your best life in the blissful city. Now, a hallmark of casual sims is a relationship system, and Starbright City is no exception. We want players to be able to pursue relationships with NPCs that are as deep and fulfilling as the real thing. Games have aspired to do this for a long time, but with AI, it's finally possible. In Starbright City, you'll be able to speak freely to any of thousands of NPC Starbright citizens, and each will have a personality unique to them, complete with responsive dialogue. NPC dialogue is an area that truly is a hybrid of narrative and AI tech, and it will be our killer feature. By balancing content that's scripted or artfully prompted, and content that's fully AI generated, We think we can produce the charm of the best sim games faster and bigger than ever before. Now let's talk timeline. And I want to be super transparent about this. We're a brand new team. We are not going to bite off more than we can chew and spend all of development cutting features that we can't afford. We will grow Starbright City into a dominant multiplayer game and UGC platform that takes on industry leaders. But that's going to take time. We can't start there. We're going to start small and grow our game and its features over time, leveraging my experience in live service gaming, and we're going to get to that end goal eventually. First, though, we're going to ship product. So the timeline. Phase 1 starts when you say yes and we join Speedrun. Starbright is perfect for Speedrun. We're hungry for investors who are engaged collaborators, and I know from my network that A16Z is the perfect partner for that. During Speedrun, we will build out a select set of core gameplay features and a prototype for our AI relationship system to form a playable demo for Demo Day. Assuming Speedrun is like a pre-seed, our goal with Demo Day is to secure a seed round, $2 to $5 million to ship our first game, a single-player version of Starbright City. Securing that funding kicks off Phase 2. Over the next 2 years, we'll make the game, targeting a holiday release in 2026. The money will go into making the game and building our unique IP, which will have best-in-class art and narrative, differentiating it from our competitors and contributing to viral hype. Phase 3 happens on the coattails of the game's release. We raise a Series A and fast follow ourselves to create a multiplayer version of Starbright City, including a shared world with persistence. We will begin work on these features before the release of the Phase 2 game. Then, in Phase 4, we'll give players the opportunity to create their own content in the game world and sell that content on the in-game store. We will enable virtual real estate, and this is where our concept of the immersive social network game really comes to fruition. And then really quickly, budget. This is the breakdown of how the money we raise will be spent. In the early days, I'll be leveraging my network of AAA and mobile superstars to stand the game up. And then later, we won't have a problem attracting talent. Seriously, this is the kind of game that developers say, gosh, I wish I could just quit my job and go make a game like that. I want to leave you with this. Cities are getting a bad rap in 2024. All I hear people talk about is homelessness, parking, mutant rats that use pizza slices as sleeping bags, abusive cops, broken infrastructure, and the rent is too damn high. And all of those things might really be problems, except the rat. I mean, look at him. He's so cute. But what I remember about living in the city is that my best friends were a quick subway ride away. That the coolest party you've ever been to is happening every night somewhere. That there's always some new restaurant or art installation to check out. The focus of every major industry is right there. And Starbright Games is going to create that vibe, that possibility, in a virtual space, accessible to more players than ever before. We're going to craft it with the love and detail of an artist at a scale that is only possible with cutting-edge LLMs. Step 1 to getting there is Speedrun. Thank you very much.